Okay, so the other day, I bought this drink. So what happened was I was craving some sushi, so I went over to a sushi train. And usually with my sushi, I like to drink aloe vera, but this place didn't have any aloe vera. So when I looked into the fridge, this seemed like it was the closest thing to aloe vera that they have. So I bought it. Now let me tell you, opening this drink was a journey. It was an absolute mission. And I could not stop thinking about it. That's why I'm making a video about it. Okay, so if you clicked on this video because you want to know how to open this drink, I'll go through that right now. There's this wrapper at the top of the drink that you have to unfold, and there will be a plastic bottle opener on that as well. Now, what you have to do is actually break the plastic bottle opener, put it at the top of the drink where the hole is, and then push it down with all your might. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? Like, literally, every other drink I know, you, like, pop open a can, or you, like, do the bottle top thing, or even, like, a beer opener. This thing, it's like... Dude, so like, trust me, I'm a really strong guy. I do push-ups on stream. I'm telling you, there aren't any YouTubers that are stronger than me. I am probably the strongest person on the planet. But this drink, it is really difficult to open. Yeah, ridiculous, isn't it? Anyways, I want to take a sip. Truthfully, it's quite good. This one is the original flavor, and it kind of tastes like a watered-down Mountain Dew. I had two other flavors, and those were pretty good as well. I had the lychee flavor and the melon flavor. I think I would give the edge to lychee, but the original so far is the best. But yeah, I'm literally making this video because opening this bottle, this is the weirdest way I have ever opened a bottle. I literally bought bottles of this and gave it to other people to open, and one of those people gave up 3 times. So yeah, fun. So yeah, anyways, for the rest of this video, I'm gonna be sipping on some Ramune and answering your questions. Let's get started. What do you think would be a marker for having made it on YouTube? Honestly, this probably varies from person to person. I know a lot of people probably think that I've made it for lots of reasons, and I respect that. Honestly, I'm flattered that people probably think that too, and I hope I can inspire someone to make it as well. Personally though, I don't really think I've made it. Truthfully, I don't think I'm ever going to make it either. There's so much more that I want to do, and I know after I learn something, I have to learn something else again, and it'll be like that never-ending cycle. But I guess a minimum marker can be getting community support after you make it to 500 subscribers, because that's a huge milestone. How much do you need to make from YouTube to do it full time? Well, I would say whatever your cost to live is. Again, this probably varies from person to person again. For me, I think I would need like a minimum of $10,000 a month to be comfortable. So around like 2.5k a week, and I am nowhere near that. You know what? I'll show you. I don't know if I'm allowed, but I'll show you. This is my current earnings for this month, the month of March in 2025. And I expect to make a tad bit more in this pay period. But as you can see, it is nowhere near what I'd like to be earning. It's not even my week's rent. And that genuinely is probably the higher side of what I earn on YouTube too. There are a lot of things I can do to get what I want, but truthfully, I don't think I'm in any sort of spot to be earning the amount that I'm asking for right now, because my skills are genuinely not there yet. I do believe that the better content you make, the better engagement you'll get, and the better engagement you'll get, the more money you'll get. And I've still got a lot of room to improve in that sense too. But yeah, to go back to the question, individual needs. Thoughts on the Nintendo Direct and why they still have FPS issues? Thank you for asking. Now, I know that it's the end of the Nintendo Switch life cycle, so I'm actually kind of surprised they went this hard for releases. After watching it, there are some games that I'm genuinely really looking forward to. Fantasy Life is one of those, and I was watching this on a watch party on AC's stream as well, and I like the look of everybody's golf hot shots, and I suggested to collab with him and 2 other creators, wink wink nudge nudge. I also like the look of Witchbrook, Story of Seasons, and I don't know what Tomodachi actually is, but everyone seemed hyped for that, so I guess I'll be a sheep and also feel the hype. But the elephant in the room, I feel like, is Pokemon Legends ZA. Now, I'm not going to say that I like that they are going with the same engine as Scarlet and Violet, because quite frankly, I like the Legends Arceus engine better. Truthfully, I liked every single engine for Pokemon better than Scarlet and Violet and ZA. But I'm still optimistic. I like the look of the fighting style, I like the textures of the Pokemon, I like that we're getting Mega Evolutions, and I'm excited to see the story as well, and yeah. Overall, I'm quite optimistic. As for why they're having FPS issues, honestly, it can be so many things. I'm leaning towards a mixture of hardware limitations and game optimization. But yeah, that's what I reckon. What are your thoughts on the Japanese government suing Ubisoft for being disrespectful to the Japanese cultural heritage in Assassin's Creed Shadows? Truthfully, I've searched this and I can't find any solid source that says the government is suing Ubisoft. But I have seen that this has been brought up in Parliament, and Ubisoft amended it through a day 1 patch. For those of you who don't know what happened, you could destroy shrines within a Japanese setting in Assassin's Creed Shadows. And then an update made those shrines indestructible. Now, a couple of things. I don't think I'm the right person to talk about this because I'm not a lawyer, nor am I Japanese. The things that I say, they're opinions. I learned that in all technicality, that you can sue anyone for anything. And that's why I don't really take it seriously when I hear stuff like this. What matters is if you can successfully do it. And this is the case where not only do I see no confirmation that a legal matter is actually occurring, but I don't see a successful case in this either. Also, the thing about me being Japanese, I say this because I have no context of Japanese laws, regulations, culture, and all those things through the Japanese people's perspectives. I'm seeing this as an Australian, and that might not be completely fair. Like in the large English-speaking countries, Australia, Canada, UK, America, all of those, we view expression, art, and entertainment very differently compared to other places around the world. I want to compare this to when people found out you have so much freedom in Red Dead Redemption 2 that you can beat up a protesting feminist and feed it to an alligator. Despite the outrage, it was protected because it was art and entertainment. This same attitude I don't think would apply in destroying shrines in Asian cultures and countries because they take their religion, heritage, and history very seriously. And they will protect those at all costs. Like, let's be real. Us English-speaking countries, are we really that proud of our history and heritage and all that? Because the fact that a lot of us aren't and choose to shit on it, I think gives us an extremely different point of view. Like, seriously, let's take this one step further. How do you think Muslim people would react if you can destroy and vandalize a mosque in a game? But yeah, no one likes Ubisoft anyway. What's the next 3 games you'll likely stream? Also, thoughts on the Trump tariffs. Going from games to Trump was wild. I'm taking a sip to that. I don't know what the next 3 games will be exactly. I know I'm definitely going to play Wonder Stop and Split Fiction though. I organized playing Split Fiction with someone, but that person's got a lot going on at the moment, so I'm not going to rush or pressure them into it at all. If anything, I'll be patient and play it later or just play it with someone else. As for a 3rd game, I'm not too sure. It could be Animal Crossing, it could be any other game on my wish list as well. We'll just have to find out. I don't know either. As for the tariffs, I don't know enough about it, nor have I been affected by it to form any proper set of thoughts about it. This really is not something that affects me. I don't work in any import and export industries. I don't really consume much American products. I'm not planning on buying an American car. I also don't drink, so I don't plan on having any American alcohol either. And for as far as I'm aware, Australia has been pretty unaffected by these tariffs. Boxers or briefs? Ladies, is this what it feels like to be objectified? Also, boxers. Sock, sock, shoe, shoe, or sock, shoe, sock, shoe? Sock, sock, shoe, shoe. Left or right? Context. Do you cut your sandwiches in half as triangles, or do you cut them into rectangles? If I cut them, triangles. A taco sandwiches. We got 2 goddamn questions about sandwiches. Also, yeah, I guess. When are you trying kombucha? Right now, actually. I got recommended this. It's the no sugar raspberry lemonade one. So yeah, let's try this out. Let's just fill up this cup. Tell the story of the gym. That's not even a question, that's a demand, but okay. So towards the end of last year, I went to Melbourne to go to an art exhibition with some of my friends. And let me tell you, that morning was freaking wild. So what happened was, I thought I was going to be able to charge my phone on the train on my way there, but there were no charging ports anywhere. So by the time that I got off the train in the morning, it was an overnight train by the way, my phone was very low charge, but I thought we were going to have that covered because me and my friend Hobby, we were planning on going to the gym. And the gym that I usually go to, they usually have a charging port somewhere, so I was just going to put my phone on the charger and go have a workout with my friend. But what happened was, I have a membership to this gym, but she didn't, so she could not enter. And this was before staffed hours, so what I did was I just went in, I got changed, and then we decided that we're gonna go to her gym instead. It was a rock climbing gym, bouldering gym. So we go there, the door was open, but it wasn't staffed anywhere, so that means that we can't actually do anything there. So we sat down, and I started charging my phone. And then my friend told me about a pull-up bar somewhere in the gym. And then I was there like, I want to do pull-ups. So I go looking for this pull-up bar, and then we find some staff members there. They look at me, they're like, what are you doing in here? We're not open. And then I was like, oh, I was looking for a pull-up bar. They're like, yeah, no, we can't let you do anything. We're not open just yet. And then they kicked us out. Like, dude, I barely charged my phone yet. Like, it was at like 11% or something. And then, yeah, I was embarrassed. If I just quietly sat down there, not wanting to use a pull-up bar, we would have just stayed there until the gym opened. But I had to just go look for it, didn't I? Now, anyways, after we got kicked out of that gym, my main priority was, bro, I need to charge my phone, but I'm a cheapskate, so I am not buying one of those portable chargers. So, poor Hobby, I take her on a walk into every single restaurant and every single shop to see if there's a PowerPoint somewhere that I can plug into my phone and sit down. We were doing this for like half an hour or 45 minutes or something. And then by the end, Hobby, I am so sorry that I did this to you. Her legs started hurting. And then I'm like, man, I should just really cut my losses and buy a portable charger. So that's what I did. We couldn't get into my gym. We got kicked out of her gym because of me. And then because I'm a cheapskate, I'm like, I am not buying this. And I put someone else in pain. And I still feel guilty about that. You wanna know what the worst part was? After I bought my portable charger, she wanted to sit down. So I sat down with her. Literally within a minute, the rest of our friends came. So she had to stand back up and walk all the way to the art exhibition. Oh, I am so sorry. I am actually so sorry. I'll drink this shit to that. Who will be the top 5 for finals in this NRL season? That's a weird number. I'll give you my top 8. So this is what the top 8 looks like at the end of round 4, which is wild. Bulldogs are first, Tigers are 5th, and the Dragons just beat the Storm. Like, what? But yeah, no, at the end of the season, the way that things have gone this first month of footy so far, and considering all the returning players and what's going to happen at the end of the season, my top 4 would be something like Storm, Broncos, Panthers, and Bulldogs. Bulldogs, not even a smoky. I genuinely think they are a quality side right now and could genuinely win the premiership. But from 5 to 8, I see Knights, Seagulls, Rabbitohs, and Tigers. I know having Tigers there is wild, but other smokers I would say would be the teams like the Sharks, Warriors, and Cowboys. Yeah, New Hampshire or Maine. That is such a difficult decision. From what I remember of the two places, I love the shore of Maine, but I don't think I would ever get sick of living in New Hampshire. I think living on the mountains and having such beautiful views and such nice air to breathe would be absolutely amazing. But I don't know, I feel like my answer could change as well. Ask me again the next time I do a Q&A. See what I say then. Ala asks, do you think I'm cute? Y/N. Why? What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? 32 to 38 kilometers an hour. Thoughts on the VTuber scene? To tell you the truth, I don't even watch VTubers outside of the ones within the corner of the internet that we're in. And so I guess it's good. Artsan Fox asks, would you take us for a walking stream in a park? Oh yeah, I would definitely do that. I've considered doing that for a members only stream once. I'd like to learn how to stream Pokemon Go or something on the go. And if I could learn how to do that, I'd definitely be down for it. And last question, Coke or Pepsi? Dude, this is a video about Ramune and kombucha.